Hi, it's Yasina from Yasina's Light. Today is day 10 of 21 days where I am giving you intuitive messages from the universe and hopefully giving you some guidance as well. So today I was actually told to open up a book, and I did, and I'm looking at the page right now, and it's really interesting. It's talking about acting on a whim. So acting on a whim can be called impulsive, reckless, or a number of other negative sounding things. But when you act on a whim, what are you really doing? You're taking a moment in time, so being present, embracing that moment, and running with whatever idea you have at that instant. So, for example, say you're on a long road trip and you decide to change your route and go somewhere that you hadn't planned on going. That's acting on a whim. Being impulsive and acting on a whim can also have positive results. So, the thing the universe wants you to know is that when you're acting on a whim, don't act on a whim for something that may cause a negative balance, like a negative balance basically in your ledger, right? You want to, when you're acting on a whim, you're doing it for something positive, for something uplifting, something that makes your heart smile and your face smile. Those are great acting on impulses, right? So, for example, you're sitting at home alone and you remember that there's an art festival downtown. So you hop in your car and you go. When you get there, you run into a close friend that you haven't seen in a while. So the two of you hang out and enjoy each other's company. Well, today you acted on one whim and look where it took you, right? You got to meet somebody. The domino effects happen. There's no such thing as coincidences. Acting on a whim is actually one way of the universe helping you make those non-coincidence situations as well. By taking action on the spur of the moment, you're embracing your energy on the spot because you're doing something that you really want to do at that moment. In the past, the layers of yourself, the world sees that you use for protection may have blocked your internal soul's spiritual energy. So, by acting on a whim, and reconnecting to this energy at your core essence, you're raising your frequency and you're having fun along the way. And it helps you fulfill your desires, okay? So when you want to act out on a whim, do it. But do it with a positiveness, okay? Don't act out on a whim. Oh, I'm going to act on a whim and drive a little bit recklessly because I want to see how my car goes. No. That's not good because you're going to get somebody hurt, right? When you act on a whim, do it with a positive thought. Like today, a client of mine came by and dropped off. Actually, she's not really a client anymore. She's more of a friend. Actually, she's actually a very good friend. She dropped off some of her products that she's selling for Christmas, which I bought to gift out, right? And on an impulse, I decided I would like to give her something. So I found some pendants, Egyptian pendants that I have, and I let her pick one. So that's great of me acting on an impulse, okay? Another one is I went to Shoppers Drug Mart today. I had to mail out some packages and some crystal packages and Reiki cups that were ordered. And on an impulse, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get myself a pack of chips. And the funniest thing is I got the chips and I actually got a bottle of water at the same time. And I walked out of the Shoppers Drug Mart and there was a homeless person sitting there. So me acting on a whim to get chips and water, which I really didn't need because I'm literally 2 to 3 minutes away from home and I could have eaten it at home and gotten water at home and gotten my chips at home. I acted on that impulse because my gut was saying to do it, right? So when I walked out of the Shoppers Drug Mart, I was able to give this homeless person the chips and the water. So acting on an impulse can work for you and work for others and cause positive domino effects in other people's lives. So try and be in the moment more often and feel what you feel and see where you need to jump and you'll be good. Try it out.